So I've been working on the flower beds, and I got the one around the pavilion done in one day, and I started on this one, but I only got a fourth of the way done. But today I got it finished. So of course my irises are getting ready to come in bloom. My chrysanthemums are already starting to grow. Daffodils have already bloomed, and we've got a number of lilies. This is my peony, and I planted 2 more this year. And these little ones here are purple, and I think those are daffodils. Something fall back in here. And again, another chrysanthemum. I think those were some purple, kind of looked like hollyhocks almost, but really short. And my lilacs, I've got some white blooms there, and I got some purple blooms there. And so I was able to clean up. This is a fall one here that'll come back, and some of the ones that have already bloomed along here, some more of those. This is a newer bush that I planted last year, and it should get pretty big. And I forget what this is. I planted it and the stake got moved, but it's definitely not a weed, I don't think. I've never seen that here. Rosebush is starting to grow. I planted 2 more peonies. One is kind of right down in there by this lilac tree. And then I put another one back in here. There it is. Got another lily coming up there. And another lily over there. I put out some kind of non-flowering bushes. I think I have another lily back in here somewhere. But, you know, the irises are taking front stage right now. Oh, those purple ones are getting ready to open up. And I've got some white ones over there that have opened up, and some yellow ones here, and a whole bunch of purple ones, of course, because that's kind of the symbol of my family. And my hydrangeas, it's kind of down in there. Small one is growing good. I did that one this year. This is from last year, and it came back up. And then I did a couple similar to these out in that back flower garden. It's just looking really pretty. And again, the hydrangea, that's the old one from last year. And this is a new one. And then I've got some bushes on the corner. I think these are evergreen bushes. But it's kind of the same thing on the other side. And I moved some irises to the end of the barn, and I've got 2 hydrangeas over there. See, here's another one of those bushes, and hydrangea there, and there's a couple more. So looking pretty good. The flowers that were over in front of the men's bunkhouse, I'm not sure what was over there with the irises, but the irises are getting ready to grow. I think I may take that one out. I'm not sure. And I was put some fall flowering bushes over here, but I think I might put some irises along there. And you know, maybe a couple other places just to kind of be up against the building. Add some beauty to some of these really old buildings, because this one over here, well, when we bought this property, they had to go back 100 years in the books to figure out, you know, who owned it before and all that. So anyway, that's Wednesday, and that's kind of what I've been doing while Mark is in the city getting the van worked on, and he's at the soup kitchen. He took a Yukon, or like an Uber, over to the soup kitchen to get some work done while he's waiting on the van.